Okay, and we're live. Fuck, I always get so scared doing lives. It's like when you go up, and you're just like you're so nervous. Like, oh my god, all these people are gonna judge you and shit, and you just it's like, oh my god, what do I say? Do I be entertaining and shit? But anyways, I want to talk about the whole shit people say is the Asian thing. Or I should wait for more people to join in because there's like two people watching, and I don't know if that's really fuck it. Who gives a shit? I don't want to do that thing where it's really awkward in the first section of a live video, and you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? And you're just like waiting for people to show up, and like you're trying to make it entertaining, but then it's just really cringy because they're just all in for time. So, but that whole spiel was kind of a stall for time anyway. So, with the whole shit people says the Asian thing, I never made it to kind of say you can't say these things. If you want to know, um, like, oh, where are you from or whatever. Like, I think it's perfectly fine to ask someone where they're from. Like, if you're genuinely curious about their ethnicity and stuff, I think that's cool. I think it's just a problem when you ask someone where they're from and they tell you, and then you kind of treat them differently, like as if their race has a binding on who they are as a person, and I think that's a problem. Um, but if you want to get to know someone better, just because you you um you want to know them better, I think that's cool. Hey Tyson Tran, no, I don't want to go on a date. I'm good. Oh yeah, hey guys, by the way, hi. Yeah, say hi if you're here. Actually, that makes it nicer because then I know I'm not just talking to myself because that's always kind of silly, when you're just talking to yourself. Well, it's not. If you want to talk to yourself, I think that's fine. Anyways, back to the point. Also, a lot of people are like, oh, what if I really do find Asian sexy? And I'm like, actually, that's fine. That's like, there's nothing wrong with finding Asian sexy. I find Asian sexy, like, um, like, me, I'm open to all races, but even for me, like, I do find Asian girls are more attractive for me than any other race, and it's like, fuck me, is that wrong of me to prefer one thing over another? And no, it's not, and it's not for you as well if that is your preference. But I think it does become a problem when you like kind of fetishize a certain race and you kind of treat them as like I don't know, maybe you dehumanize them a little bit. You kind of objectify them a little bit, and I think that becomes a problem, which I don't like. But if you generally find a race more attractive than other, I think that's perfectly fine, as long as you still treat them as any other human being you would. So I think that's really important. Um, and then another comment was like, "Oh, what if I really do love kimchi?" I'm like, "That's fine, man. That's cool. If you really do love kimchi, then you can say you love kimchi." It's like I didn't make the whole shit people says the Asian video so that you can never say those things. But it's more like it's not what you say always. It's like what's your intention behind it. Like if you're saying it to, um, I don't know, like make fun of someone or kind of like disregard someone's culture, I think that's a problem. But if you genuinely just love kimchi or you're saying it out of your heart and you don't have any kind of malicious intentions, I think that's perfectly fine. And I think that's all I really wanted to say in terms of that video. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments and stuff because you guys are saying stuff. Okay, all right, hi to everyone. Hi Tyson Tran. Hi Eugene Yang. Hi Andy Tay. Hi Serena. Hi Tahura Pardo. Hi Eli Fricker. Hey man, I'm actually in Sydney right now, so it's not that late because I'm 2 hours behind, so that's why I'm not asleep yet. I should be asking you why you're not sleeping because don't you have a full-time job, mate? You should go to sleep and wake up and do stuff and make money and pay off the mortgage because you have a nice house, Eli. Okay, I like your house. It's a house. It's goals, man. Like it's so cool that you have a house ready. Anyways, okay. Tahura, hi. Robin Williams. Whoa, that's cool. That's like the famous guy's name. All the way from St. Kitts in the Caribbean. I love that. That's really cool. Um, hey, that's really cool actually. I never thought about going to Caribbean, but maybe I will one day. Steven Zhao, you too, bro. Cool man. Andrew Penn, hey. How are you? Great. Atta Selwyn, hey. Tom Laws, hey. Som, hey. Centennial Yang, hey. Okay, that's fucking hey, everyone. Um, okay, Claudia Louis asks, how come I'm in Sydney? So, I am in Sydney right now because I'm fucking exploring life, okay? Because I've been in Auckland for too fucking long and I need to get outside and fucking, like, do other shit and, like, see other people and just feel out the vibrations of a different city, you know? I think Auckland, New Zealand is a fucking cool city, but I've just been there too long. I feel like I've like maxed out Auckland. You know, I've explored Auckland. I've like mastered Auckland, you know, and it's like I kind of understand. I got the vibes. I'm very, very comfortable in Auckland. You know, I know a lot of people there. I've got a network and just do whatever the fuck I want. I'm like the fucking king of Auckland. Nah, not really, but I feel pretty good in Auckland. But when you get to that point, I think that's exactly when you need to leave that city, you know, or that class or that job. Is when you get really comfortable and you get really good and you're not really like leveling up as much anymore. That's when you need to kind of get outside and just fuck yourself up a little bit, okay? Like, do something a little bit different and just kind of explore. And just, like, get uncomfortable. Like, the only way to grow is if you get uncomfortable. Like, if you're super comfortable all the time, then you kind of just stagnate at that level. But when you get a little bit uncomfortable, hey, Mia. What's up, Mia? I see you. That's when you actually grow. So make sure, you get out there. I think traveling is really important, and don't just do the fucking touristy shit. Like, really get inside a city and just immerse yourself in there and just kind of like feel really alone. Like, because like when you're traveling and you're by yourself, even now, I mean, I have some friends in Sydney, but not that many. Like, not compared to the massive network I have in Auckland. So sometimes I still get really lonely and it feels kind of a little bit depressing sometimes. But it's like I fucking relish in that. It's like I fucking love it when I'm like, fuck, I feel so uncomfortable. Like, I wish I had more friends. What am I doing with my life? Oh my god, cry for me. And then at that precise moment, I'm like, oh my god, fuck yes, I love this. I love feeling like shit. I love eating shit, metaphorically. Metaphorically, absolutely metaphorically. I'm not even gonna go there physically. Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh. Oh my god, okay, that just fucking image went in my head. Okay. um, so, you should travel, or just do something. Quit your job. If your job is shitty or it's too comfortable and you're too good at it, quit it. You're not learning anything. Don't just do a job for money, okay? Don't just work for money. You never should work just for money. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna stick to that, okay? Some people be like, no, but I have a fucking mortgage and shit. Well, it's like, fuck it. You know what? The universe will take care of you if you just follow your heart. And it sounds really fucking wishy-washy, and you're like, no, that's not gonna fucking happen. But it does. I mean, it does for me, anyway. I don't know about you and your fucking angels and shit, but no, I feel like most people, it will kind of take care of you if you truly, genuinely want to leave your... if you're not excited with life and you're feeling shit and depressed, I feel like that's a good sign you should move on from that moment. Quit your job if it's shit, if you're not learning. Move your city, move to another city, change your friend group. Like, you gotta just keep releasing the old and getting the new if you want to keep moving up in life. Like, if you want to keep moving up in life, you don't have to move up in life. You can just stagnate and just do the same shit you do every day if you're happy, and that's fine. Because I know some people, they like to just do 9 to 5 and they go home and they have Netflix and it's fucking cool, you know. But for me, like, that's not enough. Like, I want to go out there. I want to just get better and better and better and just, like, win an Oscar, win a fucking Emmy, win a fucking Grammy, or become a rap god. I don't know. Maybe I will. I like rapping. You know, and then eventually, like, raise the consciousness of the planet to the point where aliens can actually interact with us, because right now we're kind of down here, and then the aliens are up here, so they can't really see us because we're too, like, fucking shitty, you know. Like, our consciousness is too childish that they cannot even talk to us. It's like you trying to talk to a baby, you cannot have a coherent conversation. So you need to raise the consciousness of the planet to a certain point where they can actually decrease their consciousness, and then they will match us, and then at that point we'll meet with aliens, and we'll go into the fucking galactic fucking circle of other galaxies and shit, and then we can travel to other planets, and it'll be like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, and then that would be cool, because, you know, I fucking want to, like, I love traveling, but I feel like Earth can only offer so much, and you've seen pictures of everything, you've seen videos of everything, so you kind of get the point, but not another planet, you know. Imagine traveling to another fucking planet. That would be so cool. Like, that's otherworldly, you know. That's a little inside joke for one person. You know, and I think that'd be really cool. Okay, I'll read some more comments. I'm gonna interact with you guys a bit more, okay? So it's not just me fucking talking to myself. Rebecca Turner, I'm not gonna fucking skip you. Some people are depressed. Hey, Tyson Tran, I want to come to your wedding. Yes, if you're in Sydney and you have a wedding before the end of the month, I want to come to your wedding. I like weddings because you get good food and you get to meet people and everyone's super happy. So if I'm legit serious. Message me. I will come to your fucking wedding, bro. I will MC your wedding for free. Okay? I got you, Tyson. I got you, TT. Okay? Okay? Okay. Bye, bye, bye. Yes, Eli, I'm thinking of moving there. You are at work. Holy shit, that's so late, man. Like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I was gonna say fuck you, but that's not right. But fuck yeah, man. Eli, you do your thing. Okay. Holy shit, there's too many comments to keep up. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna. Sorry if I skip your comment because there's too many, and if I keep going back, then the people that just commented, that's like there's like a lag in response. So I think it's more fun if I respond quickly. Okay, but if Tyson Tran, if you're still watching and you have a wedding, fucking invite me. Okay, I'm keen. Oh yes, yes. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, you guys just got invited to a wedding. Shit. I hope I can make some friends so I'm less lonely in Sydney. Okay. And that's how you make friends, guys. You do a fucking Facebook Live video. You make some friends. Joy Holm asked if I did a Netflix series called Monkey King. Yes, I did. So if you go on Netflix right now and you search up The Legend of Monkey, you'll find me in the first episode. I don't know when, but I think after the initial segment, there's like 3 monks that walk in. They look really badass, and I'm one of those monks called Patre. And I'm in it for like a little bit, and then I don't want to spoil it, but I'm not in it for very long. Let's just say that. But if you go on Netflix right now and you search up The Legend of Monkey, you will find me in that fucking show as an actor and as a stunt person. Because I actually had one line. It's fucking bullshit. I had one line in that show, and I think maybe I just delivered it too shittily. So they actually dubbed over my line with another character while showing the image of another character, and that was shit. But then you see me do a little flip, which is cool. So yes, Legend of Monkey, I'm in that for a little while as an actor, okay? I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna be a legit actor one day, not just like some fucking bullshit cameo for like 3 seconds in a fucking show, okay? I'll have a lead role, and then I'll speak a lot, and then people will be like, hey, that guy's really good. I'm like, thank you. It's been a very fucking long time to get here, but thank you. Dreams don't happen overnight, fellas, okay? You gotta keep trying. You gotta eat shit. You're gonna turn that shit into gold in your stomach, then you poop out gold, okay? That's the process. And you can't be scared to eat shit. Like, okay, I keep saying eat shit, and it's kind of disgusting. It's making me disgusted, but I mean it metaphorically in the sense that, you gotta put in work, man. You gotta put in work. You can't just expect shit to happen. I feel like a lot of people just they're very entitled to success. Like they try something for like 2 months and they're like, oh, I haven't succeeded. Fuck this. And I'm like, mate, you tried for 10 years, and if you made no progress by then like I don't think that will happen. Like I literally do not think that will happen if you like genuinely put in baby steps every single day to your goal. Like it's like it's almost impossible for you to not make progress, in my opinion, unless you're just very, very stupid. Like, and I feel like like even a stupid person will make progress. Like, it's not an intelligence thing, you know. It's like your intellect will help, but it's what's in here is really important. Your heart, okay. The heart of the cards will guide you, man. Okay. Okay, I'm not high. I swear. This is really funny. This is fun. I'm so glad I can have a conversation with you guys, because I feel like last time I did a live, the energy was just not very good, and people kept asking me about first dates, and I don't know. I just got sick of answering that shit. Like, because I have a lot of times like people come up to me and they're like, "Oh my god, you're the guy from First Dates. That's so funny," and then they want a picture of me, but they don't even know my name or who I am, and they just want a picture of me just so they can show their friends, like, hey, look, I met this fucking weirdo from First Dates. Isn't that funny? It's like, it makes me feel like an animal, you know? Like, I'm just here on exhibit, and it's like, you can just take a photo of me to show off to your friends without really regarding me as a human. And when I get dehumanized, it's a very shitty feeling, as I feel like you can imagine. So, if you do see me, well, I think if you're here on the live, you know who I am, so we won't have that problem. But it's just something I feel like people do to, like, famous people, or, like, people that's kind of famous. Like, you know, like, they want a photo of them so badly. You know, they treat them like a trophy, like an object, and I just don't feel like that's very nice, because we are still people. And as you can see, I'm very much a person. I'm very down to earth. You know, if people message me, like, I have fucking long ass conversations with people, and it's not just because I think a lot of people when they message me or they talk to me, they're like, "Oh my god, I don't want to waste your time." Like, I'm like, mate, I have a lot of fucking time. Waste my time, please. Anyways, let's go back to the comments. I am going off on a fucking uh tangent. Tyson's like, sorry guys, I can't have everyone at the wedding. Tian is exception. Thank you, bro. I will oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I don't have any formal wear actually. Oh gosh. But I hope we'll make it work. Okay, we'll make it work. Let me see if anything else. Okay, cool. Anyways, let me see some shit. Talk about some vegan stuffs. Okay. Oh, actually, sorry, Natalie Sargent. It's okay. You can bring it up. It's perfectly fine to bring it up. There's nothing wrong with bringing up first dates because that's like a big part of kind of people knowing me is through first dates, and I don't think that's an issue. It's just when people categorize me as that guy from first dates, I'm like, well, I'm more than just that guy from first dates. I'm Tian Tan. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian. I'm a tricker. You know, I'm a coach. I'm a cryptocurrency trader. I'm a plant eater, you know. I'm a pussy eater, you know. Okay, not so much that last part because I still suck at that. Okay, but you know, it's like I don't want to be boxed in into that first date guy for the rest of my life. You know, I want to be known as a great actor, and then above that, an amazing human being, and above that, the one that pierced the heavens. Okay, literally going into fucking space and piercing the heavens. Okay, that's me. Okay, anyways, vegan shit in Sydney. It's good. There's a lot of good vegan places. Lentils as anything, I think someone mentioned is a really good. That's such a fucking cool place. Okay, so if you're in Sydney and you want like good food, okay, it's vegan. Some of you might be like, put off, ew, disgusting. There's no meat in it. It's automatically makes it disgusting. Wrong. That's fucking stupid. It's like if you eat a bag of potato chips, it's fucking vegan. You know, is that disgusting? No, it's not. Okay. I'm rambling. It's cool. That place, Lentils as anything in Newtown in Sydney. Basically, you go in and you just pay whatever the fuck you want. Like you go in and they have a set menu every single day, and it changes every single day. So they give you like a drink, an entree, a main, and a dessert, and then when you leave, you just you just pay whatever the fuck you want into the donation box. And most people leave enough to you know to because they're not fucking scumbags. You know, I paid $10 last time, which I felt like was fair, and everyone there is a volunteer, so it's a very kind of giving communal kind of place, and I really love that. I think that's a good way to run anything. You know, it's so like not anti-capitalist. It's just like, hey, like we're here to provide you with something with value, and if you felt like you got value out of it, you know, it would be great if you can reciprocate it. And it's just that kind of that relationship with like trust and love, and not so much like trying to get you money and then like trying to you feel shitty about giving them. Because when I gave them $10, I was like, this is the best fucking $10 I've given to any restaurant. Like I felt so good giving it because I wasn't paying for food, I was donating to them. So it's like it gives you that the illusion that you're doing something for a better cause, I guess. But I guess that doesn't really matter. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do. But you know, I felt great when I gave them that $10. Maybe I'll give them more next time. Who knows? Hey, Robin Williams, come to the Caribbean. Yeah, I sure I will. I'm sure I will. I'm gonna travel a lot more from now on. When I like, fuck, traveling is so good. Like, it's so good. Fuck, it's so good. Okay, one day I will. Hey, Haley Gearing. No, it is absolutely not weird, okay? That you're walking alone by yourself and you're listening to me live so you feel less lonely. Look, I got you, okay? And everyone here, every other Tian night, every other Titan night, in this chat, I just named everyone that's following me as a Titan night because I feel like that's cool. But we don't have to do that. That's real wanky. I don't like, oh, you know, I don't like doing all that shit where they like name their fans like into some group and there's some fucking groupie name, and it just makes you seem like, I don't know, I feel like it's always like a manipulative tactic to be like, oh, okay, oh hey guys, you know, you're like part of this group now named this, you know, after my name, so you feel like you're included in this group and we're in this together. I'm like, you know, the less fucking categories I can put onto a person better. You know, it's like just be a human being. Like I literally just want people to be a human being. They don't like, and they don't overly identify with like their race or what they do or like, you know, because anytime I feel like you over identify with anything, it just creates this ego in you, and it just like it only limits you because you're less open at that point. You become that thing, you know. Look, I'm an Asian. I'm a actor. I'm an athlete, or whatever. And it's like, and that's like your thing. But it's like you're not just that thing. You're you. Okay, at the core, you're beyond that. Okay, you're the most powerful when you are just at zero. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but what I'm trying to say, it's just when you're so free and not trying to be something, trying to put on this mask, okay? If you just take off the mask and you reveal yourself, that's the most beautiful, most powerful thing you could ever have on this in this life. So I think that's really cool. Let me just breathe a little bit because I feel like every time I do a live, I can't stop talking because everyone's just like commenting, giving the energy, which I love, by the way. So thank you guys very much for being here, but I just can't stop talking. Just breathe with me here. Breathing is so important. Water. I should have brought some water. That would help. I had a point I wanted to make. You'll notice I don't really make a lot of content related to me being. I'm not high. I'm not high. I'm just high on oxygen. Okay. You can get air high. Okay. You can fucking, if you breathe properly, you can release DMT in your brain. Okay. That's how powerful your breath is, and then that makes you high. Anyways, we can talk about it later. You'll see a lot on my page that I don't have a lot of content relating to me being an Asian, okay? Because I feel like I don't, because I feel like the more content I make about me as an Asian or like Asian related content, then all I'll attract is other Asian people that can relate to the content, and it's like that's the opposite of what I want. I don't want to just have Asians following me. I just want human beings to follow me. Like I want to cultivate a following of people. No, it doesn't matter how big or small it is. It could be just 74 people that are watching this video. That's fucking great. I realize that they're just human beings. You know, they're not their race, they're not their job, they're not this and that. They're just a human being, and they see each other as a human being, heart to heart, soul to soul. Okay, not as, you know, a identity and a piece of ego, but just a human being. And that's just, if I could leave this life having done something great for the world, is just to unite people of Earth as human beings. Okay, not Americans, not Europeans, not Australians, not some other country, but literally a human being. And we don't see race. Okay, we don't see like just all the layers of unnecessary bullshit that we kind of put upon ourselves. And because I feel like the more masks you put on, the more layers you put on. Oh, I'm an actor. Oh, I'm an Asian. Oh, I'm an American. It's like that's the more masks you put on, like the less you can actually connect with another human being. It's like this mask talking to this mask, and they're like, "Hey, I'm bullshit. Oh, so I'm bullshit. Let's fucking have sex with each other's bullshit." But it's like the person back here fucking too scared to connect. They never get out and actually connect with each other and actually make that proper connection. You know what I mean? Like. And I think that's really depressing when I see that. And when I talk to people with like masks on, it's just like, if only you would realize I would accept you so hard. You could just take away that mask and just be yourself. I would love you so much. But because you're putting on this mask every single time, because you're so scared to be vulnerable, I have to humor you and just play along. And it's just, it gets tiring. It gets exhausting. And, you know, sure, I can try and like penetrate that mask and get through to them, and sometimes I'm successful, but you can only do so much, you know, because if you over push, then the other person gets annoyed, and it doesn't work either. Okay, let me read some more comments. Haley Gehring. Gehring. No, it's a G, you know? Who pronounced it J? They're crazy. I am not high. I am not high. A lot of comments um, are saying that I'm high, but I'm not high. Okay, I am not high. I am not high. I feel a little bit high. You're right, I feel high, but I do not take any drugs or psychoactive substances, okay? Drugs are illegal, guys, and it's really bad for you. Said the fucking idiots of Earth. Alcohol is a drug, and that's fucking shit, but marijuana, it's good, man. It's fine. You know, like psychedelics, if you take it for the right reason, it's very um, enlightening. It's very revealing of like kind of the layers of your psyche. It's a good teaching tool. That's all I'm gonna say for now. What would you make want to wear clothes intended for vegans design wise? What the fuck does that mean? What would you want to wear clothes? Eat pussy, not animals. Okay. Hey Tony Kim, see you in Melbourne soon. Yes. Richard, can you say fish and chips? Yeah, fish and chips. Fuck you, Richard. Was that satisfying? Was that funny, man? Huh? Did you get high off that? Huh? Fish and chips. Yeah. What do you want me to say? Fish and chops like a fucking New Zealander? No, fuck you, bro. I say it like me, like Tian, okay? Nah, just kidding, man. Thanks for the question. I got you, fam. Oh, Melissa Melvin. Yes, I am coming to your wedding. Well, hopefully I can. I don't know the details yet, but I'm in Sydney until June 3rd. So if it's before that and it's somewhere I can get to, then I will be there because I don't have a car. Okay, I'll fly there. Okay, I'll fly there on my flying Nimbus. Okay, um, well, I think most people in life have a mask. You know, even I have a mask. Like, I'm not always 100% genuine to people I meet. Like, sometimes I get fucking scared and I'm like, oh, I'm Tian, I'm a manly man. Yeah, oh, yeah, you know. Let's compare the dicks, you know, the sizes of our dicks because I'm a man. You know, you know, sometimes I feel the need to do that because the level of consciousness of a group is just like that. And it's like, if I try and be too deep or too in touch with my feelings, they just call me a pussy and they don't really like look at me with respect, and that's not a good feeling either. So for that time being, you know, maybe I need to act a little bit differently just to kind of protect myself. And as soon as I can, I would leave that group and find someone else. But um, yeah, okay. Saint Kitts, Saint Kitts. Okay. Hello from Dubai, Akmela. Did I say Nimbus? Yes, I did say Nimbus. I wish I had a flying Nimbus. I mean, that would be a great mode of transport, wouldn't it? You know, like, cause drones are so fucking like they can crash and like they make a lot of noises and they create turbulence in the air that pisses off birds. I feel like you know it's cool for now, but eventually I would like to move into like UFO technology where we would just fly around in something like a you know like a flying saucer. Because you know you see how those things move in those fucking YouTube videos. They just like and it's really fast. It's very efficient. It's very clean. It looks very clean. They probably use renewable energy. Like, fuck yeah. Like, God, imagine flying in a fucking flying saucer. Like, Jesus Christ. You probably go like Mach 7. Like, you know, go from New Zealand to England in like 3 minutes. Like, oh my God. Like, I would come in my pants just for that experience. No, I would not. Or just literally rip holes through the time space continuum and just go through wormholes and shit. I feel like that's doable. Or literally just synchronize your frequency to the location, the frequency of the location you want to get to. Then you just teleport straight away. But I don't know how you would do that. But if you could one day, that would be great. Mm. Hey, Hail Solif, you wanted to let me know that I cheered you up, and I really glad I did. I love you, man. That came off too strong. Okay, maybe I don't love. No, I love you. Okay, I love you. I said it. I love all of you, as much as I can. Conditionally, because I don't really know you. You know, it's like sometimes I feel like when people are like, "Oh my God, I love all of you. I love all my fans." It's like I don't know. It just sounds fake. It's like, do you really love every single one of them? Like, can you really say that? Have you met all of your fans and know for a fact you love them? You know, because I bet you haven't. But maybe on a deeper level, there's a love that permeates through every soul in the universe, and you can love that, and I think that's fine. So let's go with that, okay? A lot of people saying I can play Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. look, okay, fine. If they have a fucking Mortal Kombat movie and they need someone, and I can play because I have long hair and shit, then I'll fucking play it, okay? Because I do tricking, you know. I do martial arts. Like I like fucking action ninja shit, you know. I'm into that, so I'll do it. I'll fucking do it, okay? Um, if it happens. You know what? I would really love to play uh Uchiha Itachi from Naruto, because I feel like I could play him well. I really like him as a character as well. That would be fun, but not Sasuke because I'm probably too old to play Sasuke. But I feel like Itachi I could do, and that would be really fun. Yeah. Mm. Yes, I've watched It Man. It's a fucking good movie, mate. Mm. Okay, some people said, what's a Nimbus? Okay, if you watch Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, or you watch like The Legend of Monkey, it's basically a cloud. Um, it's like a little cloud, I guess, enough for you to sit on that you can just whistle, and then it comes from the sky in front of you, and then you just hop onto it, and then you just fly in the Nimbus to wherever you want to go, and that shit goes fucking fast, man. You know, so that's cool. You know, I love to travel in a Nimbus. I think that'd be great. And, you know, and it's so portable. Like you don't need to park it. It's like if you're done, just like you'd be like, okay, thank you, Nimbus. You know, and then just flies back into the clouds, and you're done. You know, you don't need to pay for parking. You don't need to worry about parking. It literally just flies you from A to B, and you're fucking done. And it's great. It's an experience. You know, you're flying through the air, the wind blowing through your hair. Just like you know, yes, yes, that would be great. All over that Nimbus. Okay, metaphorically. Oh no, the comments. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so if you're just joining me now, I'm just talking shit with you guys and just asking questions. I mean, answering questions. That's all really. So that's. I was gonna give you like a catch up on what's happening, but nothing really. Oh, I talked about the whole should people say it's the Asian thing and how the main message is not you can't say those things, but it's more like um when you say things like, oh, you know, I love kimchi or where are you from, it's like just do it with good intentions, you know, not you trying to box the other person um into a certain thing, but just yeah, just treat them like human beings is what I'm saying. Them as in Asians. Treat everyone like human being actually, not just Asians, okay? Um okay, Moses asks, Derek got the job. Okay. Did we message each other about a job? Because if we did, fucking congratulations, man. You the man. Okay, back to Moses. What do you do if you see people in public just staring at you? Well, see, I don't like to assume that they're staring at me because like they know me through my videos. Like maybe they're just looking past me, or they're just like they look at me. They're like, "Fuck, that guy looks amazing. I love his hair. Like, what's going on there? Like, what's with his fucking energy? Yeah, I want some of that." And you know, it could just be that, or they're not even looking at me because I don't want to like go over to be like, hey, yes, yes, guys, I am Tian. You're welcome. I'm here. You can bow down to me. Yes, we can take a selfie. Like, no problem. Like, you know, I don't want to walk over there with that kind of fucking ego and like and present myself that way. So I just kind of, you know, maybe I'll smile back and if they're brave enough, they'll come over and they'll say something. And sometimes they don't, and it's really sad because sometimes I get people, they like comment or they message me, they're like, oh, I saw you at the train station, but I was so nervous to actually come over and talk to you, but oh no, and I'm like, oh no, that's shit, don't be so fucking unbrave, okay? Come talk to me, bite the bullet, let your impulses run, okay? There's a big lesson. Trust your impulses more, your instincts, what your heart says, because I feel like people don't do it well enough. So if you have a good instinct, you go for it. Oh, actually, I want to talk about something I learned recently. I was reading this, I was listening to this book called 5 Second Rule, and basically, it's saying every time you have an impulse, you have 5 seconds to decide if you want to follow through with it. Um, and after that 5 seconds, it goes away. So next time you have an impulse that you want to do, you just gotta count in your head 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on one you just go and fucking do it. But if you're on one, you're like, oh, I don't know, oh my god, I'm scared, oh. And then it drifts away. Then wow, you lost that moment, and it feels shitty. You know, it's always feels shitty. It always feels shitty. Like it's so much better to just do your impulse and let it fuck up completely, and then not do it at all. Like I hate the regret of not doing something I want. You know, I absolutely hate that. It's just kind of my chest just clenches up, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I feel shit. My life is shit. But if I do something and it's just like, and I fuck it up and it's super embarrassing, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. You know, I went over there. I came. I laid my dick out on the table. It was not accepted, but that's okay. But I did it. You know, at least I tried, and it feels good just to express that impulse. You know, and you know, I feel like a lot of times it's not about actually getting the result, but it's just the pure expression of doing what you want. It's is a good way to kind of level up as a person. You know, conquering your fear. So I think that's cool. Hey Josie Red Eye. Hey man, you're awesome too. Christopher Wade. I will get into on that impulse a lot. Yeah, I think there's some impulses that you probably shouldn't follow through. Like you see a chick um on the road that's really attractive, and you like do something that's kind of considered sexual harassment. I feel like that's not good. But for like a lot of things, especially to do with like unspoken rules of society, I feel like you can do, like say there's someone next to you and you want to speak to them. Okay, say it is an attractive girl or whatever, or attractive guy. You can speak to them. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen. Like if you do it with good intentions, I don't think there's any problem. Yeah. Okay. Som Som. Oh, that's a fucking cool name. Som Som. Som squared. That's a good name. Books. Are there any inspirational books you would recommend? Yes, The Alchemist is a really good book. It's a fiction book as well. But it's kind of just it's a story of this guy that kind of just goes through the whole hero's journey thing, where they just get their dreams, and when you read it you're like, holy fuck, like I want to pursue my dream and fucking do shit with my life. It's a good book. It's a really good book. I love that book. It's my favorite fiction book. But non-fiction wise, there's this book called Butterflies Are Free to Fly, and it's a free book. You can download it like ebook or PDF or whatever, and um, I find it breaks through a lot of kind of spiritual bullshit, and it kind of gets to the point of what is really real and what is not real in this life, and what you're here to do, and what you're here to experience, and why we are alive. And it answered a lot of those questions when I read it, and to me, it's probably one of the most enlightening books I've read. And ever since then, I feel like my life has been different. I've kind of lived through it with a different lens that kind of allows me to enjoy it more, rather than kind of be caught in the whole the cycles of suffering and joy and euphoria, and this fucking cycle of moment to moment samsara and this microcosm of your life. And it kind of takes you out of it, and you're like, oh, actually this is just a thing that happens in life. And if you're up here or you're up here, if you're feeling good or you're feeling shit, it doesn't really matter. It will all pass, and you're just here for one big ride. Life is just a video game, and you're just here for the ride. So if you're feeling good, enjoy. If you're feeling shit, feel shit. Sometimes feeling shit is the best feeling that you need in your life to kind of keep moving, and just keep going, with your life. Okay. Tao Jennifer asks, have I gone on any dates lately? Yes, I went on a date yesterday. Actually, that was through Tinder. It was pretty good. Not so much like sexual physical attraction, but we had a good talk. She was a little bit annoying. She talked way too fucking much for my liking, but it was pretty. She was cute. She was funny, and it was a good time. We had dinner and then like bubble tea. And if she's watching this, like, hey, if she's not, that's fine. You probably don't want to watch it. And that's one thing I'm trying to kind of get better at. Like, I feel like I'm not very good at picking up chicks, or like the art of seduction. Like, I've always kind of made girlfriends through friendship first, and that's like the really nice gay, nice guy, wholesome way of kind of getting a girlfriend. And you know, it's been really good, and you go really deep, and it's like you form a really good connection. But like sometimes you don't really want to form a long deep 3-year fucking relationship. You just want to like have a good time and you just move on to another person. You just experience different people, because I think that's really important that you go through a lot of people in your life before you settle down on the final one, because otherwise I feel like you're just missing out on life experiences that are really important for you to grow as a human being. So yeah, don't settle. Okay, keep trying, keep looking out there. There's a lot of things out there, and I think the more you experience, the better you'll be. Okay. Oh fuck! Someone commented, "Is this a Japanese red pen?" I don't know. It's a uni ball pen. Maybe it is. I don't know. I actually found this. I think just like on the road or something. I was like, "Fuck! I need a pen," and then there was just one on the floor. I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it. That's mine now. That's my pen, and it's a good pen. It's my only pen right now while I'm traveling in Sydney. Oh, if you're in Sydney, and you want to, I don't know, take me somewhere fun, message me, DM me, let me know. I'm already going to a wedding, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm getting really tired now. I'm like speaking too much, so I think I'll finish it off soon. If there's any last dying things you guys want to know, okay, I'll try and answer a lot of questions really, really quickly. Have you considered polyamory? Yes. I had not before. I think I used to think it was just really gross and real slutty, but I think now it kind of makes sense. Like I don't mind trying it. Maybe I'll get my heart broken, but it doesn't matter. I want to have that experience. I want someone to break my heart just for that feeling of that heartbreak broken. Like I'm fucked up like that. It's like I don't mind going through really shitty experiences, because I feel like ultimately it's only shitty if you see it as shitty, but if you see it as a learning curve for you to become better as a person, it's like you can't fucking lose, man. Every time you're faced with shit, every time you get shit to in your life, like every time you're eating shit, it's like don't just be like, oh, I'm eating shit, this is the worst thing in my life. It's like, no, you can turn that shit into fucking gold and poop out gold. Okay, if you chose to, only if you chose to. If you saw it that way as a lesson for you to turn shit into gold, then you're good. You're gonna get better and stronger. But if you don't think like that, then you're just gonna be eating shit, and that's shit. Okay. I'm going to Melbourne soon. Yes. No, I'm not going to Japan anytime soon. But I'm gonna fucking go there. Like I want to live there for a while. That would be great. I want to experience Japan to the fullest. Am I going to Brisbane? No, probably not to Brisbane. Just Sydney and Melbourne. I'm in Sydney right now. So visiting Sydney from Auckland. I'm from New Zealand, by the way. A lot of people still think I'm from America, United States, maybe because of my accent or just the way my comedy goes or whatever. But I am New Zealand. Born in China, went to New Zealand when I was young. Um, yeah, okay. There was a huge fucking thing. Oh my god, thanks for answering. Seems the one you wanted to check and anything. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyways. Law of attraction of that pin oi. You could be right. You could be right. Determinism of free will. I don't know what determinism means, but I like to think that we have free will. I would love to live under the illusion we have free will, because otherwise it feels like you're not doing anything. It's like playing a video game. Like imagine a video game just knew exactly what you were gonna do, and then it was actually just a long as video, and then the video just synchronized to every button press that you made in the game. So you're not actually playing the game, you just think you are. Like I think that's kind of depressing, whereas I would like to think I'm actually playing the game. So let's go with free will, because I don't know what determinism means. What's the age range of girls you'll date? 18 and above. Let's go with that. Probably not anything near 18, because I just feel like they'd be too immature, and I can't even relate to them. Like, it would just be me humoring them. Like, okay, child, let's see what you got. Okay, yeah. Oh, that sounded kind of mean and derogatory, but just from the kind of 18, 19 year olds I met in my life right now, it's been kind of like that. It's just kind of like, wow, they're fucking kids. Let's not go there, okay? For my emotional well-being. I look like Bruce Lee. Thank you. Okay, I'll take that as a fucking compliment because I like him. I like Bruce Lee. My hands look so soft. Thank you. They're as soft as hands go, right? I am condemned to be free. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't, yeah, I don't want, if my life is pre-planned in the sense that I'm gonna become an amazing actor and achieve everything I want, then great. Let's plan it that way. But um no, I kind of like the idea that let's say I right now have the potential to achieve everything I wanted, but only if I um, kind of eat shit and go. I'll stop saying eat shit, but kind of like confront my fears and do the things I really need to do, and kind of work hard and stuff in order to get there. Then, yeah, I like to play that game. But if I can achieve everything I want and I don't really need to work hard or do anything, then I think that's kind of boring. It's kind of like you're just being given a dream and you don't really do anything for it, because I think that's not as fun. Like I like to work for things. It's like maybe sometimes I don't need to work as hard, but I just love the fact that you have to work really hard, and when you actually achieve the thing you've been working hard for so long and you eventually get it, I feel like that's such a satisfying feeling, as opposed to you just kind of getting handed to it, because then it's kind of like me, you just kind of take it for granted, and it's not something that you really will appreciate. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Hey Maz, yes, I'm gonna be in Melbourne mid June. I'm going to Bali first in June for like 2 weeks, and I'll go to Melbourne. So if I'm there and you're there and you have a wedding, then I'm there. Remember that dating TV show you were on? No, I don't remember. Which one was that? I had no idea. Was I paid to act? No, I was not. Have I written a book yet? No, I haven't. I should. Okay. Yeah, I actually started writing one, a book called like How to Be Yourself, like the anti-bullshit book, right? And I wrote up all the chapter names and like a little synopsis of each, and then I just kind of stopped. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not an author. I don't want to be an author yet. I feel like I should do more shit first before I actually write a book. So maybe when I'm a little bit more successful, I'll write a book. And then I can sell it better because then people know me and I have credibility. I'm not just some like random fucking Asian guy. If like, hey, buy my book, I can teach you how to be yourself. Or maybe I am already there. I just don't really give myself credit. Um, okay, I am going to go now, and I think a lot of you are going. I think it's really late now in Australia. Maybe it's like 11:30 or some shit. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining me. Had a really good time. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it this time. I think last time when I did it, I wasn't really in the mood, or I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't worthy or deserving of a conversation. I go into states like that where I just feel like I'm a piece of shit and I don't deserve anyone to talk to me. And then the questions I got asked were just really shitty and really superficial. I really don't like it. But this time I feel like we had a good interaction, and we got some good questions, got some good comments, and I can see a lot of you are quite smart and you're quite aware of things, and I really love that. Like because I know sometimes I see other people's lives and people are just like, oh my god, you're so cool, you're so hot, and it's just all this like superficial bullshit. I fucking hate that. So yeah, I'm really glad that we had some sort of depth in our interaction. So thank you, and that is it. Yes, Maz. Okay, fuck, that's cool. No wedding, that's fine. But I am keen for that feast. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna make a video when I'm in Melbourne, and I hope you see it. And if you could message me, I would. I'm keen for that feast. Okay. If it's vegan, vegetarian, even better. Okay. 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 I need to go. I keep talking, but um, it just keeps going on and on. There's this thing with lives. It's like there's so much energy, and I just never get tired from speaking until my throat dies. But I think I need to go now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.